has been stand up for his team as well. Game number 1 in this best of 7, James. We're underway. Cloud9 versus Dignitas. Let's get it going. It starts off with Yukio. Immediately cut off. Turbo responds with his own monster touch there to the opposite side, but Squishy carries it over Violent Panda, Turbo, and Yukio. Yukio will pick this up. Following that one, back over to Turbo. It's Gimmick right in front, able to take it away, but Dignitas back over to Turbo from Violent Panda. Squishy takes it away. Yukio's right there as the third man. Gimmick able to catch this out.
And even against Complexity last game, Cloud9 was quite defensive to start it off, in Dignitas' matchup, they were controlling the pace against NRG, but all 3 games and their series went to overtime. We'll see how this series plays out right now. Both teams feeling each other out.
Cloud9 rotating back around. Gimmick. Yukio back over to Turbo. Catches this. Cloud9 though. They're on the press. Off the corner. Squishy looking for Torment. Torment just off the post. Gimmick back the other side. Score for Cloud9.
Cloud9 quickly getting things going. Squishy setting things up for Torment. And that missed her. You actually saw Violent Panda bump Turbo in the back a bit. Torment was in a spot where he could score it, and that just threw off the Dignitas defense after he missed. Gimmick with the cleanup.
And already, Dignitas, they had some early pressure in the opening seconds. Cloud9, they stuffed them. A demo on the back end. Torment behind on the wing from Squishy. Squishy Muffin does it himself from Torment. 2-0.
And we saw this from Cloud9 last series, where they just challenge and 50-50 the ball in. This time Squishy side flipping, making his car as big as possible, turning sideways, flipping into it, and just putting his will against that ball, and he wins it.
So C9, a thrilling start in the opening minutes, scoring 2 quick goals against Dignitas. Yukio ran into Turbo Pulsa, and he was ready to follow up that next touch. Squishy, that's not the best touch from him. Yukio off the ceiling. Shot blocked by Torment from Violent Panda. Turbo rotating quickly, throws it across the box. Squishy can't handle it. Yukio shot blocked by Torment above the crossbar.
Cloud9 so clean on defense, even in those moments where Dignitas was threatening, they still get out of it.
Oh my gosh, Yukio, he's gonna score! Yukio! Incredible!
I have to see another look at this. Yukio, what is... He gets it off the ceiling, double tap, controls, jumps off the wall.
Get out of this lobby!
Dishes it in.
Get out of this lobby!
Beast!
Oh my goodness! What a way to get back into game 1.
The control. Controlling that, using a double tap, maintaining possession, and then dishing it in, and then the response
is blocked by Violent Panda. Gimmick, he has some space, but he pops it up over to the corner. Violent Panda picked off by Squishy. Cloud9, their series against Complexity, that's exactly what they did against them. A lot of challenge wins in the attacking third that either just turned into goals, or they generate passing plays like that, which bounces off the crossbar.
And that was so close as well. That one just inches away from finding its mark. Cloud9 having moments of offensive brilliance, but Yukio as well, and Yukio's one of those players that can just swing a series in your favor if he's got a hot hand.
Turbo downfield to Violent Panda, broken up by Squishy. Yukio over to Turbo, blocked out by Torment. Following it closely was Gimmick. He wanted to either get the ball or Turbo. Either would have been fine, but Turbo blocked away. Squishy, that shot not gonna happen, but it does keep it away from Dignitas. Gimmick pops it up for Torment. Torment, light ball, played away by Violent Panda, but Squishy is quickly there. Cloud9, the faster team on the pitch right now against Dignitas. They have midfield, it is theirs. Gimmick rolling around the box, pumps one out of the way. Violent Panda has to take this out, and he completes the task. Now, another to beat it. Squishy flips it over, and saved by Gimmick. Yukio pops it up. Does he have it? No, Gimmick is there to deny him.
And what an effort by Panda. He had the pass to Turbo, but Turbo couldn't get the shot that seemed like the equalizing moment. but it just didn't happen, and Cloud9 maintained their lead.
Gimmick against the corner. Turbo knocks it away, back to Violent Panda, to Yukio. Got his wheels under it, flips again off the backboard, and turned away by Gimmick, and kept in the box by Violent Panda, but the other way. Cloud9, Gimmick scores! 3-1 for Cloud9!
And Gimmick, surgical shooting. It's been like this all tournament long. Gimmick flipping upside down, and then just a slight adjustment sends that jettisoning towards the upper 90. Gimmick.
Despite the pressure Dignitas had, they had a good rotation going in the blue half. And then a counterattack, something Cloud9 has always been deadly with. It kills them again. 40 seconds for Dignitas in the first game, and this is a marathon here in the semifinal, James. It's a best of 7, so plenty of room to work with for Dignitas if they can't pull out of this game right here. Yukio was looking for Turbo downfield, but Squishy was right there to cut it off. He takes it across the Dignitas corner. Takes this, bounces it past Turbo. Yukio back over to the corner. Gimmick challenges Turbo for it. Yukio and Turbo trying to get it away, but Cloud9 have wasted all the time in the world. Squishy just playing keep away. Yukio chasing it down. Does he have a play? No. Gimmick knocks it back, and Cloud9 take game 1.
Cloud9. What an exciting game that was. Cloud9 coming out on top, but the shot from Yukio was something else. It really was, but it wasn't enough.
Not at all. Cloud9 so fast on the pitch. And really, it's the same thing against Complexity. It's working against Dignitas. Very aggressive in the attacking third and winning those challenges. The second goal, that pass from Torment. Torment been dishing out passes for his teammates all weekend long.
Torment has just been leading the attack. Him and Gimmick have been doing it. That shot from Yukio, something else. You don't see many shots like that. That was a rare one. But then Gimmick, him one-on-one and a player in net. I wish he would stop clicking that reverse. That would have made it a little nicer, but still, what a shot from him. And Cloud9, they seem to have Dignitas' number.
A full crowd out here at DreamHack to watch this semifinal. 2 Titans dueling. You saw on the end of that replay, Cloud9 fans elated after that first game. And for Dignitas, it's just some of those possessions that they had, they just got to be able to connect on some of those passes. They have to find a way through Cloud9, whether it be through demos, aggression in the attacking third. They had good ideas, just could not execute. It took a 1% chance goal from Yukio to get Dignitas on the board. And we head to the Aquadome here for game number 2. Dignitas trying to tie the series.
And Dignitas, they have it in, and we saw passes coming out that were good. See if he can make this angle work.
Well, Gimmick couldn't find it, and it gets punched out back to midfield, but Torment has the ball. Oh, and that bounces straight off the post. Squishy had it. Blocked by Violent Panda. Gimmick just turns back in on that, making Dignitas moving down the field hard. Turbo Pulsa accomplishes it. Back over to Violent Panda.
And that was not the most precise shooting from Cloud9. Now a chance for Dignitas off the crossbar.
And Gimmick is able to clear it away. Turbo tries to keep that in play. It bounced straight down, and it took Cloud9, it felt like forever to get back to the ball. Now headed the other way, Torment back to Gimmick, blocked by Turbo.
Gimmick was out of boost. He couldn't get to that ball any faster. Cloud9 putting Dignitas on defense. Dignitas, even low on boost, though, has been playing well.
But there's still threatening, James. Squishy able to pick that up off the backboard. Dignitas still have those quick passes downfield. Yukio, incredible flip from him off the low sidewall to get this to Turbo, and it's denied! Slapping it to the earth was Torment. Not over. Turbo scores! Dignitas have the lead!
The pressure was just too much. Torment came off the ceiling of the goal to get that save, but Panda drops it down to Turbo, and Turbo, they're a split second before Gimmick, who was out of boost, and Dignitas take the lead.
A big goal for Dignitas early in game 2. Yukio. The challenge from Gimmick goes the other way. And it's Turbo again, the striker this weekend for Dignitas. Great passing gets him there, but you still got to put it on target. Turbo's been that. Gimmick low against the back wall. rolling out, and Turbo wins a big challenge as everybody from Cloud9 is up, and Gimmick has to play this out to the corner. Violent Panda winning the challenge in the corner, and it's played away by Torment. Gimmick is always just flying so fast towards the ball. Right there, wasn't able to win the challenge. Violent Panda shot is blocked by Squishy. Dignitas, Turbo, across the box and blocked by Gimmick. Sent away by Squishy. Gimmick shot is good! Cloud9 tie the game.
There are the passing plays you expect from Cloud9. Squishy with that pop sends it over to Gimmick, and Gimmick's just spinning around so much in the air that Panda can't tell what direction that shot's gonna take. And then Gimmick puts a shot right where he needs to. Cloud9 equalize.
And now Dignitas. Again, the counterattack for Cloud9, James. It's something we talked about at the Season 6 World Championship. And it just seems on LAN, they feel unbeatable at times. But Dignitas, they've matched them every step of the way. Quick pass. Turbo gonna take this from Violent Panda, pops it up. Can't get the bump onto Gimmick. Gimmick puts it up high for his teammate, and Torment gets there in time against Yukio. Midfield owned by Dignitas. Violent Panda, the midair bump, but the rest of Dignitas still a little too far back. Violent Panda harasses Gimmick on the play. Now Turbo, he picks this up. Yukio on the other side has to rotate back and right it back into the ball around the corner. It looked like something was going to develop there for Dignitas, but they never had that shot.
Yukio is a few steps away from being in the right position to punch that one towards net. But now Dignitas having to fight from their own half.
And both teams getting chippy. Every time, whether it's fighting for boost, fighting for the ball, quick pass blocked by Turbo Pulsa. They're finding a chip, a demo, a bump, any way that they can. Someone's in their line of sight, they're going for them.
And demos and bumps were such a critical part of the Cloud9 victory versus Complexity. We saw Complexity get that double demo goal, and then Cloud9 did the exact same thing.
Taken away from Violent Panda, back over to Yukio. Turbo up for this quickly, beating Squishy to the ball, but Torment, he had advantage there. Gimmick shot wide over, and Violent Panda able to pick it up. Torment has this across the box, and Yukio, a slight touch. Torment tries to catch, and now the ball broke back over to Cloud9's back wall. Dignitas holds steady.
That pinch fortunate. There was a big miss. I think it was Yukio, but someone came off the wall and didn't even make contact. That could have been another concession from Dignitas, but they escape.
Violent Panda against Squishy, and quickly in to cut him off is Turbo. Now Torment trying to get that away. Turbo makes his life difficult. Violent Panda can't get there in time as Gimmick back to Torment. Shot blocked by Yukio. Headed back over is Squishy off the side wall. He can't make anything happen. Gimmick keeping it locked in the orange half.
And Torment's gonna wish he had that chance again. A quality scoring opportunity. Didn't strike it with the authority he needed to. 30 seconds left now, still tied.
Up high for Yukio, off the ceiling. Yukio blocked by Gimmick, and Turbo finishes the goal. 2-1 Dignitas late lead.
Yukio has been the spearhead of these attacks. This time, he just misses out on scoring that goal, but Turbo there to pick up the rebound.
And so 21 seconds for Cloud9. They're known for going for fake kickoffs in situations like these, but we don't see one here. The challenge gives Squishy a chance against Turbo in the corner. Back around, Yukio, a little too far away from him, so Torment catches it. He breaks another defender. Turbo has the clear out. Violent Panda, he effectively kills the ball in midfield. Now Cloud9 do it in the air. Gimmick up high against the backboard, straight down, and Cloud9! Unbelievable! The double tap setup. Gimmick was going for it. In the end, it was Torment who was the hero, getting there and preventing that shot from touching the ground. A 0-second buzzer beater. We've got overtime. You couldn't ask for much more from a semifinal match of two of some of the most storied teams in Rocket League. Out over to the side, Violent Panda takes it to the corner here in Cloud9 territory. Hit the shot just wide for Turbo and played away by Squishy. Torment on the opposite side has a clean pass to Squishy, and Cloud9 steal game two.
Thievery, Jorby, absolute thievery. A 0-second goal followed up by that overtime overtime winner, 20 seconds in. That has to be devastating for Dignitas.
A back and forth slugfest. So many continuations, passes from both teams, setups, and 2 saves each from Squishy and Gimmick. Torment picking up a save himself off of 9 shots from Dignitas. The offense was there for this team, but Cloud9's deadly counterattack.
And such speed from Torment. You saw him even getting that wave dash on the ground to beat out those defenders. The double commit from Dignitas. Torment, his passing has been on point all weekend long, and in that overtime, that was the difference. Torment getting there, and then Torment scoring that 0-second goal to even put him in that position. A step-up performance from Torment, and Cloud9, they're looking hot, Jorby.
And this is a pivot game for Dignitas now. You're down 2-0 in this series in a best-of-7. No one wants to be down 3-0 in any best-of-7. So
reverse sweeping Cloud9, that seems impossible in a live event. And Cloud9 with their history, I mean, Gibbs was spouting off the numbers. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. Cloud9, they're looking to maybe even make it a 4-0 if they keep this up. But these games have been so close. I expect to see Dignitas respond. They are a team with so much experience. 9 grand finals, world championship titles. Dignitas know how to bounce back.
Cloud9 spark into flame. Dignitas holding their flame alight. Can they find some fuel for their fire? We're underway here in game number 3.
And they were so close to closing out that last game. They need to come out with fury. Don't let Cloud9 have space. Don't give them time. Don't give them boost. Keep battering them down.
And a long pass to Violent Panda, broken up by Gimmick. And then on the press was Squishy, getting demoed on the back end. Turbo got it. Violent Panda has a clearing. Turbo finishes. Dignitas score quickly.
And the goal secure here. You see Turbo, the enforcer on the goal line after getting the demo. He says, this is my area, and you know what? It's my goal too. And Dignitas out ahead.
And Dignitas were able to do this in the last game. The issue is Rocket League is a 5-minute game, and Cloud9, plenty of time.
And those 1-goal leads, Jorby. But now another chance.
Going up by 2 would be big for Dignitas. Yukio blocked against Squishy. Violent Panda. His challenge will be Cloud9's as Gimmick punches it back downfield. And a nice carry from Turbo Pulsa, but Squishy just there in midfield. This aggressive positioning from Cloud9 has been picture perfect. Violent Panda catches this, throws it towards the net, knocked away by Squishy. And now Dignitas take their time around the corner. Gimmick hurrying the play. Violent Panda. This is going to be for Yukio. Yukio hits it. The top edge of his car. That one turned away by Squishy. Turbo bounces off the ramp. Gimmick has that clear away.
Good speed from Squishy there. It wasn't the greatest touch from Gimmick, but he got there to deny the shot. Cloud9 just trying to hold Dignitas at bay. Dignitas, they're swarming, they're getting set up, getting chances. It's looking good for them, Jorby.
It is. Midfield has been theirs for the last minute and a half, and a good booming clear. Violent Panda's quickly up for it off the backboard. It taken out well. Squishy over to Gimmick. A long high pass downfield. And another challenge. Turbo's challenge will just go the literal opposite side of the pitch. Violent Panda low against the backboard. Now off the ceiling, Turbo has it. And Gimmick has to take it away from Yukio. He does. But still Dignitas threatening here. Turbo Pulsa pass is blocked by Torment. Hit up high. Violent Panda was the passer there to Turbo on that last shot. They've been connecting on a few. Violent Panda looking to score here, and it's denied again by Gimmick. Cloud9's defense holding strong.
And it's just something that's special about Cloud9. They can flip between ultra aggression and playing that turtle defense, and it's working for them right now, but they need some of that offense. Still down by 1. We're over halfway done with the game.
And a nice catch by Yukio. Torment, he got bumped, giving Violent Panda a chance. Torment still wins the challenge, or Turbo is going to win the challenge. Violent Panda hits it out to the side. He was in position. That's a tough angle. Gimmick back to his own third. Yukio's pass is connected. He's got his man. Turbo pulls a 2-goal lead for Dig.
Turbo proving to be the finisher here. Yukio setting him up. That was a lovely pass across the center of the net. No one from Cloud9 was anywhere close. Turbo had so much time to put that shot where he needed to. And a clean execution from Dignitas.
This series so far for Dignitas, Turbo's been the striker in this perfect complement. Both Yukio and Violent Panda, each with an assist in game number 3. But Cloud9, Gimmick just missing. It's wide of the post. Squishy, that one's up high. Torment having to leap for that one. Violent Panda uses his space wisely, still keeps control. Squishy can only tee it away.
Another double commit from Cloud9. Dignitas has just been putting shot after shot on net. 8 shots so far for them, only 2 for Cloud9. It has been an ultimate performance from them. And then the
Violent Panda! Get out of my way! 3-0. Dignitas does it himself. Wonderful catch. Pops it out to the side. Gives himself a chance at Torment to get in front of the ball.
And that's such a smart play from Panda. He knows that the player is looking at the ball. Violent Panda slightly shielded by the ball. So a slight touch, and he comes out for the bump. There's really nowhere for the defender to go. Violent Panda knows if he can get a clean bump, it's a secure. And he executes it yet again. Dignitas, they're running away with game 3, Jorby.
And they needed to respond in game 3. They couldn't afford to go down 3-0 in this series. And what better way to respond? A 3-goal dominant performance. That one just off the ceiling, and it's knocked away. It's not impossible for Cloud9, but Dignitas just well executed on all areas of the pitch. Plenty of shots. The shots just don't stop coming. Violent Panda picks up another. Why not?
37 seconds left. This is, insurance on top of insurance. Gimmick, that backflip, he actually sends it back towards his own net, and Panda just chasing that ball all the way around the corner. Dignitas piling it on.
37 seconds remaining in game number 3. And really, it's not much different. Cloud9, do they pick up a goal? Squishy can't get back to it. It's not much different from what we saw in them from the first 2 games. It was tough to crack that Cloud9 defense. And once they did, the floodgates open.
Absolutely. And even last game, Dignitas, they very well should have won that game. Winning it, and that 0-second goal sent it into overtime. Other than that, Dignitas looking very good. And now this game, a shutout, crushing Cloud9 right now.
That was so fast, Turbo. Jeez. This is just insane.
It is. And this, like you said, Jorby, this was a must-win game for Dignitas, and they step up to the plate.
Forcing at least a game 5. Dignitas get their first win on the board. And Cloud9 shut out in that game. Crowd out there, it seems like there's more and more people that show up every time we pan back to that crowd. The shot of Violent Panda there, who was such a big part of this thrilling victory from Dignitas.
Yeah, Panda had that great dribble bump play, but Turbo, he has been the striker so far in the series. Usually we see Yukio going for these shots, and then that bump play on Torment, it's a great way to prevent him from getting a save, just take him out of the play. And then even this one, that little missed touch by Gimmick, trying to get it straight up in the air, ends up sending it back to his own net, and Violent Panda able to clean it up. Dignitas responding, and you can see the Dignitas fans enjoying that game.
And Dignitas, a lot of demos. Again, really, the game plan hasn't changed much since the first 2 games. James, you mentioned it, game 2 was theirs until the very end. And now Cloud9, it's been tough. They had to claw their way out of game 2 with a win, and they could never get a foothold in game number 3. And there were a couple of times where you felt like Cloud9 had a chance on the counterattack, but Dignitas handled it well. Rotation put them back far enough to be able to clean their own backboard up. In game number 4, James, what do you want to see from Cloud9 to respond back to Dignitas?
They're letting Dignitas bottle them up in their own half. Get aggressive, get those bumps, demos, and start taking the boost at the midfield. Try to get Dignitas pressured in their own net, and start getting Gimmick incorporated. Just feed him the ball. See what he does with it.
We are underway, and Squishy pulling off this as Violent Panda was right there in midfield. Violent Panda still on the sidewall, back over to Yukio. Yukio in Cloud9's corner, getting a touch wherever he can to try to force it across the box. And Torment, he's not going to be able to get back to his own touch. Violent Panda slows it down, slips under one on the challenge. Turbo playing it out to the corner. Dignitas, well, just where we left off in game 3. Yukio.
Absolutely, you're right. It is exactly where we left off. And now another chance. Follow up by Turbo.
And Turbo picks this up. They just keep on scoring. That's 5 unanswered in this series.
They have been taking it to Cloud9, giving them zero space to breathe. Turbo, just before that, he was stealing boost in the corner. Dignitas keep hitting shots off the side, off the backboard, forcing Cloud9 to use up that boost. Cloud9 on empty, they can't keep up with this Dignitas attack.
Off the ceiling, Turbo takes it back over to Yukio. Yukio, just a tip onto the ball, gets it around to the corner. Gimmick, a high clear back to Dignitas' back wall. Torment, he won't be able to follow that up, but he does buy Squishy some time to get set for that next touch. Gimmick picks this up. Turbo takes it away from him again. Squishy takes his own pass off the side wall. Gimmick off the back wall is blocked away by Turbo Pulse. And again, Dignitas have picked up seemingly every rebound on their own back wall, and Cloud9 haven't had any kind of way to crack through it. Kicked off the corner. Torment downfield looking for Gimmick. He's got him, but it's right into Violent Panda. Torment back across to Gimmick. Gimmick throwing it up for Squishy. And you like to see the passing from Cloud9 as just in that situation, slow coming, wasn't able to find the box.
They need to keep that possession. They tried to do it there, but Dignitas responding very well, and now putting Cloud9 back in their own half yet again.
Gimmick keeping it close against Yukio, neutralizes the ball. Turbo right there waiting for it. Squishy back over to Gimmick, but that's all they can get as the ball just sails back to their own back wall. Flipping it up was Torment, back over to Gimmick. Quick counter for Cloud9, but again, Turbo Pulsa has been incredible in this series. Clears another one off the backboard.
Playing his part on offense and defense. Turbo, he is not the 3-time for nothing. That pass into the mid, also threatening.
Squishy gonna find Torment downfield. Torment just like Squishy can't do it. Violent Panda slaps it away. Dignitas retain the lead.
That was it. A chance for Cloud9, but Panda this time the one to set up in net and deny.
Squishy around the corner. Cloud9 making some headway in the orange half. And different from game 3, but they still have yet to score. It's been 8 minutes of scoreless play for the Dignitas defense holding Cloud9. Gimmick gonna take this himself, and he is by Violent Panda. Squishy's up for this, can't find the touch, and it's in, he got it!
What a dunk! Let's take another look. Squishy up in the air, reading where Yukio was gonna try to hit it, gets in the way, and just smashes that down. The dunk of dreams there, Jorby.
Dreams? I never want to wake up. Oh my goodness. 1:35. Tie game. Cloud9 scoring their first goal in 8+ minutes. And it couldn't come at a bigger time. That one is good for Torment. He clears it. 2-1.
It's a nightmare right now for Dignitas. Torment timing it off the wall to put a strong shot towards net. Crossbar down from that far out. Torment continuing to play at his peak.
And Yukio did what he could to try to get back to it as the ball was sailing towards the net. It was tough to tell if it was going to bang off the crossbar, down straight. Instead, it's down and in. And now Dignitas.
Flashbacks to game 2. Jorby, Dignitas winning most of the game, and in the final moments, they started to crumble. Again, Cloud9, after that dunk from Squishy, another shot. That one off the crossbar, but Cloud9 kicking it up.
Gimmick picks that up as well. Rolls around. Cloud9 They want to take this to match point. Torment, that shot right into Yukio. Picks up the save. Dignitas. Violent Panda. Squishy catching this. Turbo. Biggest dunk in midfield. Yukio can't catch it. Violent Panda can only get it over Torment as the rest of Dignitas have to retreat. Dignitas are running out of time and out of nothing. Squishy.
31 seconds left. Squishy with the insurance goal. Turbo didn't want Torment to have a shot, which is understandable, but then next up in the batter's box was Squishy, and he hits it right into the heart of the net.
Sometimes these shots just, you feel like that challenge, it was gonna happen, but Squishy's so fast to the ball. Cloud9, 30 seconds. Dignitas held the lead for a while. And now they have insurance with 20 seconds left. Up 2-1 in the series. Turbo, Dignitas, they now need time left. Yukio, a light tap. Squishy was ready for it. He hits it up high, back to his own touch. Cloud9, Gibbs, you heard him say it on the desk. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. Cloud9 one game away from a 4-1 victory against Dignitas.
But Dignitas, they're still looking formidable. Cloud9, again, had to employ some last-second tactics to get back into this game. Dignitas, they were smothering Cloud9 yet again, but then with Squishy's dunk, that just put new life into the Cloud9 offense, and Torment with another big play from him.
The very first goal, Gimmick had popped that up, and that Squishy dunk, opposite side of it.
And there's really, that's the only option Squishy can take that results in a goal. If he goes for the shot, the defender was in a spot to save it. If he goes for the double tap, he still wouldn't have been able to get the hit. He might have been bumped, or he still might have hit the defender. The only chance to get a goal there was to go for the dunk, and he did it, and then that opened the floodgates. Torment with that shot off the wall. The Torment fans celebrating, Squishy's mom cheering him on. And Cloud9, they are so cool under pressure. These big moments, they know that with a win here, they will move on to the grand finals.
And up to this point, we talked about the duo this weekend. That was Torment and Gimmick. They had been just lights out, unbeatable. And as day 3 has gone on, Squishy has been just creeping up, starts scoring, starts hitting the double tap, has an insane dunk to take Dignitas down. And now, game 5, James. Cloud9, one victory away from going to the grand finals. Dignitas, it's now 3 straight they have to win. Turbo, Pulsa, it bounces off the post. No goal. Dignitas, Violent Panda, can't find another touch. Yukio, he wanted to be ready for it. Torment, he gets around the whole team. Turbo looks silly. 1-0 Cloud9.
Broken axles strewn across the field. Torment just makes Turbo look silly. Torment, you can see him laughing. What a play from Torment.
All the way to the bank. 14 seconds. Cloud9.
And talk about a swing for Dignitas. Now that shot saved, but Torment hitting the post and having it go wide, almost getting the kickoff goal, and then Torment doing that to you. That's got to be difficult for the mindset.
And Yukio now pops this one over Gimmick. Squishy over to the side. Gimmick blocking the shot from Violent Panda. Dignitas around the corner. Torment back over to Yukio. Turbo Pulsa gives this one up. Now Squishy off the backboard. Gimmick can't get there. Broken up by Yukio. Still, Dignitas looking for a clear. There is no gap in midfield. Turbo. That one got away from him too. Gimmick all over it. And then bumping Yukio out of the way. Torment gets a chance at the ball. Gimmick turns back around onto it. Turbo, it's straight out to Squishy. Off the backboard. Taken away by Yukio.
Right now, Dignitas is reeling. They're dazed. Cloud9 could knock him out with another punch right here.
Dignitas, some room in midfield, maybe, but Cloud9 again. Squishy already down on the third. Has that, and he somehow comes back to the ball. Yukio around the corner, looking for the dunk. He doesn't get it. Squishy can't take that ball out. Now Yukio, high ball to Turbo. Violent Panda was head hunting. He found nobody as Torment was already up to take that one away from Turbo Pulse. A Violent Panda buys some time for Yukio. Torment just keeping it away from the Dignitas defense. Now Yukio over Gimmick. Met by Torment, Violent Panda against the back wall. Yukio just trying to zone out the defender, giving Turbo a chance, and Turbo gets that corner boost again. Cloud9 are starting to feel the heat with less and less boost up. Squishy, he can't get that ball out of harm's way. Gimmick can only get it to the corner. Yukio lying in wait.
And this is where the experience for Dignitas will come into play. The latter half of what could be their final game here in Dallas. Can they step up and do it?
Gimmick, that challenge in midfield goes the other way. Squishy, high against the backboard. Half a game of Rocket League to go. Gimmick sends it sailing across the back wall. Squishy sails it the other way. Yukio hits it up high for Violent Panda. And now Yukio quickly follows this up, but Gimmick just right there for it again. His touches have been insane. Torment over. He had the pass and the side flip out. Don't think he thought he had the angle. Squishy up for this pass over to Gimmick. Gimmick shot blocked right into Turbo Pulsa. Gimmick now takes this off the sidewall, flips it over Violent Panda. Yukio clears it away again. Dignitas slowly just being chipped at. Death by 1,000 cuts. Gimmick over 2. Here's the shot. It's blocked by Turbo Pulsa. Squishy beaten by Yukio. Much needed relief for Dignitas, but short relief as it is as Gimmick moves it back to the corner.
Dignitas, a heroic last stand here. They know they can't afford to give up another goal. The time winding down. Their tournament life on the line. They have to hold off this attack and start a counter.
Last time, Cloud9 and Dignitas. It could be Gimmick against Violent Panda. He has the challenge. Turbo Pulsa has the demo, and Torment bails his team out for a second. Yukio on the challenge against Gimmick, and it's back over to Dignitas' corner. Violent Panda, the man to try to take it. Squishy can't get it away from Yukio. Torment by 2 Dignitas defenders. Less than a minute to go for Dignitas. Turbo over to Yukio. Squishy had him all day. Violent Panda around the corner. Torment, they are locking Dignitas down. It's 1 touch into Cloud9. 2 touches into Cloud9. They can't break out of midfield. Gimmick under this, flips it, and Yukio still gets a touch onto it. Violent Panda, they still can't break it out. Cloud9, the chokehold onto Dignitas. 23 seconds left. Will they deliver the knockout?
But still a glimmer of hope for Dignitas. They've kept Cloud9 at bay. They just have to get out of their half right now. No more time is left.
They tried to dribble it. Gimmick will not let them. They try to slow it down. Torment gets in their face. They want to boom it downfield. Squishy, Muffins denies them. Blocked away. It doesn't matter. Cloud9 do it again. They take down Dignitas. Slayers to the grand finals.
4-1. Let's turn our pages back to the history books. The matchup between Cloud9 and Dignitas. Another entry will be made, and history is repeated. 4-1, Cloud9 over Dignitas with a stunning performance, especially from Torment. Another incredible series from him.
A weekend of impossible events. Upsets left and right. Unexpected results just flowing in, match after match. But some things are unchanging. Cloud9 against Dignitas 4-1. They'll play the winner of Evil Geniuses versus TSM. You do not want to miss that match. Don't go anywhere.